Hey everyone! Today something came in. This is the new laptop from Gigabyte. It's the Aero 17YB. It's a new laptop from Gigabyte on the 10th generation Intel CPUs. This one has the 10750H, quite the mouthful. So as I said, it's the new 10th gen Intel CPU. It can boost up to 5 gigahertz. It has 32 gigs of DDR4 memory. It has the RTX 2080 Super Max Q, so the new mobile CPU for laptops. It is a 17-inch laptop. It has full HD 144 Hz this IPS display, so that's also quite nice. And for storage there is a 512 gigabyte NVMe SSD, but it also has the possibility to add another NVMe SSD, so that's also quite nice if you need more storage. So today we're gonna do an unboxing. After that I'm gonna run some benchmarks. I'll also share the test results with you, and we're gonna see how this thing performs and how it looks like. Okay, so let's start with unpacking this thing. And immediately here is the laptop, so I'm gonna take it out and put it on the side for now. We'll have a look at that later. Here we have some documentation, extra SSD thermal pad, so that's for your expansion slot, and I guess this is the power brick. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna put this back. And we're gonna leave this one to the side. This is the EU power plug, and it has a pretty hefty power brick, but yeah, you also need to feed the RTX 2080 Super, so very well packaged, so that's quite good. Let's have a look. It is quite heavy, but it looks very good. Nice and open cooling system on the bottom side. So I'm gonna give you a few shots of this. Okay, so I moved to the other side of the desk just so I can show you the various ports a little bit better. So right here we have a Gigabit Ethernet port, we have the SD card reader, we have two USB 3.2 ports, and we have a microphone jack and a headphone jack. And on the right hand side we have another USB 3.2 port, we have a Thunderbolt port, we have a mini display port, and we have an HDMI port, and as well the power adapter port. So right now I'm going to set this thing up. I'm gonna run some benchmarks as well, and once I have all the results for performance, thermals and everything, I will get back to you and I will tell you all about it. Okay, so I'm back with all the test results. As you can see here, I have the laptop right next to me. What I've benchmarked a couple of tests. I've benchmarked Cinebench, I've benchmarked a Blender test, did a couple of 3D Mark tests, so the synthetic benchmarks, and I've benchmarked Shadow of the Tomb Raider in RTX as well as non-RTX, and we benchmarked Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Far Cry 5. So let me get to the results and let's have a look. So for Cinebench R20 we have a multi-score of 2725 as well as a single score of 445. For Tomb Raider without RTX we came to an average frame rate of 94 frames per second and a minimum of 72. This is all on Full HD 1080p with everything on the highest setting. For RTX enabled in Tomb Raider we came to an average of 56 FPS with a minimum of 38. So I wouldn't really recommend playing on with RTX enabled, at least not on its highest setting. You can scale it a little bit down and then get a better frame rate. For Far Cry 5 we came to an average of 90 FPS and a minimum frame rate of 78. For Ghost Recon Breakpoint we saw an average frame rate of 74 and a minimum one of 56. The temperature for both the CPU and the GPU were quite substantial. The CPU hit a maximum temperature of 97 degrees and the GPU came to a maximum temperature of 75. With this also there came a lot of noise, so this machine is sure not as quiet. In idle this system comes with a CPU temperature of around 40 and the GPU just shuts down in idle, because if you're not gaming at the moment then the internal GPU shuts down. This is to save battery life. So you can just do browsing or whatever and then it uses the integrated iGPU of the CPU. So that's all quite nice. I would recommend, if you use this machine for gaming, then I could definitely recommend using a headphones so that your sound isn't obscured by the noise this thing makes, because it can get quite hot, as you've saw in the tests. And yeah, that's about it. This machine, as you can see, also has an integrated RGB keyboard. It can all be configured in the Gigabyte software. And All in all, it's a pretty good laptop. It comes with a hefty price tag of 3,000 euros. So that's kind of steep, but still you can game on the go. I did notice that the battery drained quite fast when gaming and not using a net power. So if you have the possibility to plug it in somewhere while gaming, that would be really great. All in all, it's a really good laptop. It's very well built, and I could definitely recommend it to other people. So I hope you enjoyed my unboxing and review of the Gigabyte Aero 17YB. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye!